Alright, we're working on CC9, which is for 8th grade math, understanding or interpreting stem and leaf plots. So I've got just a few questions here that I've noticed on the IXLs. I'm going to get you kind of a view of what the stem and leaf plot for the first few questions are. We got a number of catches in a row without a drop, so pretend like a receiver or something for footballs. How many catches they've made without a drop. So the stem is the starting number. So like if you were going to do 15, okay, 1 would be in the tens place and the 5 would be in the ones place. So this would be 15, 13, 12, 12, and 12. Okay, so 12, 12, 12. So 0 would be 0, 1, which would be 1, 0, 1, which would be 1, 0, 3, which is 3, 0, 6, which is 6, and 0, 9, which is just 9. Then you have 22, 25, 33, 34, 34, 38, 38, 39. So instead of writing down all these numbers like you would setting up for like mean, median, mode, or range, finding that way, you can set up a stem and leaf plot and then just interpret it from here. So here are our questions. Okay, so questions 1, 2, and 3 is what we're going to be using with this one. If you want to pause it and try to answer them, you can, or write them down, then you can answer them. So I'll kind of zoom out a little bit so we can see. All right, number 1, it says the highest number of catches in a row without a drop. So what's the highest number? Well, obviously it's not going to be down here in the 0, 1 range. Okay, so we go up here to where the 50s start, so 50, and then the back number should be your biggest number. So 57 should be your highest number without a drop. So 57. Okay, and then you just type in 57 on your IXLs. So like here, number 2, how many times was there between, or where should be were there? How many times were there between 20 and 35 catches? How many times were there between 20 and 35 catches? So going over here, between 20 and 35. So 22 is definitely between it, so 22 and 25, so there's 2 of them. And then we got to go to 35, so 33, 34, 34, 38 is too much. So we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them were. So how many catches between? There were 5 catches. Okay. And then number 3, how many times were there at least 45 catches in a row without a drop? At least, so meaning you can't go below 45. It has to be 45 or more, at least 45 catches. Okay, so nothing in the 30s. Luckily, looking at the 40s, everything is above 45. So 46, 47, 49, 49, 50, 51, 53, 56, and 57. All of those are above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were 9 times where there were at least 45 catches. Okay. All right. Now looking at the next 3 questions. So here's our next one. It says the distance of athletes during triple jump. So the distance, so these are all different athletes and how far they jumped. So if you're going like a track meet or something, this would be how many athletes jumped and how far they jumped. Okay. So this is also in feet. So looking here, looks like our highest number is 47, lowest number is 19. Okay, everything else is in between. So looking over here, here's our questions. If you want to try to answer them, you can. This is what is the lowest distance of an athlete's jump? Well, we kind of already answered that. So what's the lowest distance? So the smallest number, 19. So you'd say 19. Okay, your IXLs will actually have your units and whatnot with it, but we'll go ahead. We didn't do it up there at the top, but we'll go ahead and do it now. So 19 feet. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. So looking at number 5, how many athletes jumped at least 40 feet? At least meaning that was the lowest that somebody jumped. So how many of them did? Not the total number, added all these together, how many different athletes. So these are all different athletes, and these are all different jumps. So 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 45, 47. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there were 7 different athletes. 7 different athletes that jumped at least 40 feet. So 7 athletes. Okay. Number 6, what was the most commonly jumped distance? So most commonly jumped distance. We hadn't had this question yet, or something like it. It's meaning what number was jumped the most. It's kind of like saying mode. If you're looking for mode, well, everybody knows that mode should be the number that shows up the most. Okay. Well, looking at our 20s, we have 2 23s. Looking at our 20s, we also have 2 28s. So those are the same. 30s, we have 2 30s, 2 31s. We have 3 34s. So unless there's something that pops up 3 times, it's going to be it. So 38 twice, 42 twice. Everything else shows up 1 time. So 34 is the most commonly jumped distance. Okay, so 34 feet. So hopefully this helps. If you have any other questions about stem and leaf plots, just shoot me an email.